Have you ever noticed how kids seem to get a burst of energy after eating sugary treats? It's a common sight at birthday parties, family gatherings, and even during a simple day out at the park. The moment they get their hands on some candy, it's like they've been given a shot of pure excitement. It's easy to assume that sugar is the culprit behind their sudden hyperactivity. After all, the term sugar rush is something we've all grown up hearing. Parents often brace themselves for the inevitable chaos that follows a sugary snack. After all, we've all heard the phrase sugar rush countless times. It's almost ingrained in our culture to link sugar with a spike in energy levels. But have you ever stopped to wonder if there's any scientific basis to this widely accepted notion? But is there any truth to this common belief? Could it be that we've been misled by anecdotal evidence and societal norms? The idea that sugar makes kids hyperactive is a popular one, but the science doesn't quite back it up. In fact, numerous studies have investigated this link, and the results are surprising. Researchers have delved deep into the effects of sugar on children's behavior, and what they found might just change the way you think about that candy bar. Numerous studies have investigated this link, and the results are surprising. Many of these studies have shown that there is no significant difference in the behavior of children who consume sugar compared to those who don't. So if sugar isn't the culprit, what is? We'll dive into those in a bit, but first let's understand how sugar actually works in our bodies. When we consume sugar, it gets broken down into glucose, which is then used by our cells for energy. This process is the same for both children and adults. However, the way our bodies respond to sugar can vary greatly from person to person. It's important to remember that everyone is different. Some children might be more sensitive to sugar, while others might not feel any different after consuming it. Factors such as genetics, overall diet, and even the environment can play a role in how a child reacts to sugar. What might make one child extra energetic might have little effect on another. It's also worth considering that the excitement of eating a treat, the social setting, and the activities they're engaged in can all contribute to a child's energy levels. So, the next time you see a child bouncing off the walls after a sugary snack, remember that there might be more to the story than just the sugar. Sugar, or glucose, is a type of carbohydrate that our bodies break down from the food we eat. It's found in many foods, from fruits and vegetables to processed snacks and beverages. When we consume these foods, our digestive system works to convert the carbohydrates into glucose, which then enters our bloodstream. It's a crucial source of energy, especially for our brains. Our brain cells rely heavily on glucose to function properly, as it is their primary source of fuel. Without adequate glucose, our cognitive functions can suffer, making it harder to concentrate, remember things, and perform mental tasks. Think of it as fuel for our bodies, just like gasoline powers a car. Just as a car needs a steady supply of fuel to run smoothly, our bodies need a consistent supply of glucose to maintain energy levels and support various bodily functions. When we consume sugary foods, our blood sugar levels rise. This is because the glucose from these foods is quickly absorbed into our bloodstream, causing a spike in blood sugar levels. This rapid increase can provide a quick source of energy, but it can also lead to a sudden drop once the glucose is used up. This gives us a quick burst of energy as the glucose enters our bloodstream and travels to our cells. Our cells then use this glucose to produce ATP, the energy currency of our cells, which powers everything from muscle contractions to cellular repair. This energy boost is why we might feel more alert and focused after a sugary snack. The sudden influx of glucose can temporarily enhance our physical and mental performance, making us feel more energetic and capable. However, this energy spike is usually short-lived. Once the glucose is used up, our energy levels can drop just as quickly, leading to feelings of tiredness and lethargy. This is often referred to as a sugar crash. Our bodies are pretty good at regulating blood sugar levels, and they quickly work to bring them back down to normal. The pancreas releases insulin, a hormone that helps cells absorb glucose from the bloodstream, thereby lowering blood sugar levels. This regulation is crucial for maintaining overall health and preventing conditions like diabetes. So, what about all those kids bouncing off the walls after a sugary treat? Is it really the sugar? Well, numerous studies have examined the link between sugar and hyperactivity, and the results are in. There's no conclusive evidence to support the claim that sugar directly causes hyperactivity in children, despite popular belief. In fact, some studies have shown that kids who consume sugar actually behave the same as those who don't, under similar conditions. These studies suggest that the perceived sugar rush might be more of a placebo effect, or simply a result of other factors at play such as excitement. It's always important to rely on scientific evidence and not just anecdotal observations or assumptions. If sugar isn't the main culprit behind hyperactivity in children, what else could be going on? It's a question many parents and caregivers find themselves asking. Well, it turns out there are a number of other factors that can contribute to a child's energy levels and behavior. Understanding these can help us better manage and support our children's needs. One major factor is simply excitement. Children are naturally curious and easily stimulated by their surroundings. Think about birthday parties or holidays, occasions often associated with sugary treats. These events are filled with fun activities, games, and social interactions that can naturally elevate a child's energy. These events are inherently exciting for kids, and their high energy levels are more likely due to the stimulating environment and anticipation rather than the cake and ice cream. The joy of being with friends and family, the thrill of games, and the excitement of presents all contribute to their heightened state. Another factor to consider is the child's daily routine. Regular physical activity is crucial for children, and those who don't get enough exercise may have pent-up energy that manifests as hyperactivity. Additionally, lack of sleep can significantly impact a child's behavior. A tired child is often more irritable and less able to focus, which can be mistaken for hyperactivity. Too much screen time is another modern-day challenge. Excessive use of electronic devices can overstimulate a child's brain, making it harder for them to settle down and relax. Individual sensitivities, such as reactions to certain foods or environmental factors, can also play a role. Each child is unique, and what affects one may not affect another in the same way. By paying attention to these various factors, parents and caregivers can better understand and manage their child's behavior, helping them to thrive in different environments. So, the next time you see a child bouncing off the walls, consider the many possible reasons behind their energy. It's not always about the sugar.